Hello, the unstoppable. An unforgettable woman isn't born. She's forged in the fires of her own decisions. In a world filled with fleeting moments and forgettable faces, standing out is more than just a desire, it's an art. Most women go through life unnoticed, blending into the background. But there are a rare few who leave a lasting impression that no one can shake. Studies show that first impressions are formed in mere seconds, yet the impact of an unforgettable woman lingers long after the moment has passed. What is it that makes her impossible to forget? It's not luck or looks. It's something far deeper, something cultivated and fiercely protected. And in a world obsessed with temporary attention, the truly unforgettable woman breaks every rule. Number 1, be the flame, not the moth. Being unforgettable isn't about chasing attention. It's about becoming the kind of woman people are naturally drawn to without trying. She's the flame, not the moth. While most people spend their time trying to fit in, please others, or desperately grab for validation, she's busy doing her own thing, radiating confidence and inner strength. And that's exactly why people can't help but notice her. She doesn't demand the spotlight. She becomes the spotlight just by being herself. This kind of woman walks into a room and instantly changes the energy. She doesn't have to say a word or do anything dramatic. Her presence alone is enough to make people take notice. It's not about being loud, bold, or constantly on display. It's about the quiet, undeniable power that she carries, the kind that can't be faked or imitated. People can sense when someone is truly comfortable in their own skin, and it's magnetic. They start thinking, what is it about her? And before they know it, they're hooked. It's not just about confidence either. It's about a deep sense of self-worth. She knows what she brings to the table and never feels the need to beg for anyone's attention. In fact, she couldn't care less about who's watching because she's too busy living her life. And here's the funny part. By not caring, she ends up getting more attention than those who try too hard. The moths, they'll always chase the light. But the flame? She just burns, effortlessly drawing everyone to her warmth, without lifting a finger. People remember her not because she followed the rules, but because she made them. She lives on her own terms, and that's what makes her unforgettable. Number 2, command your own world. An unforgettable woman doesn't wait for permission to live life on her own terms. She commands her world. She's not looking for someone to hand her power or for external validation to tell her she's enough. She builds her empire brick by brick, fueled by her own vision, not anyone else's. It's not about being stubborn or difficult. It's about being unshakably clear on what she wants and how she'll get there. People sense when someone is in control of their life. They respect it, even if they don't always like it, because it's rare. Most people float through life like they're waiting for the green light to start living. But an unforgettable woman, she's already 10 steps ahead, making moves while everyone else is still figuring out if it's okay to take the first step. She doesn't just plan, she executes. Every decision she makes, from the big career changes to the seemingly small details, reflects a deep confidence in her ability to steer her own ship. Even her mistakes. She owns those too, with a shrug and a laugh, because no one gets it right all the time. And while others might crumble under pressure or second-guess themselves, she stands firm, knowing that setbacks are just part of the journey. This kind of energy makes people sit up and pay attention. They may not always understand her choices, but they can't deny the impact of a woman who is fully in charge of her life. It's magnetic, it's intimidating, and it's unforgettable because people can't help but be drawn to someone who moves through life like she was born to rule it. Number 3, unapologetically unfiltered. An unforgettable woman doesn't apologize for being who she is, and she sure doesn't filter herself to make others comfortable. She's unfiltered, raw, and real, and that's exactly what makes her stand out. While everyone else is busy tiptoeing around, trying not to offend anyone or playing it safe, she says what's on her mind without hesitation. It's not that she's out to shock people. She just refuses to water herself down to fit other people's expectations. This kind of authenticity is rare and a little intimidating. Most people are so used to putting on masks, being polite, holding back their opinions, smiling when they don't mean it. But she doesn't have time for that. If she disagrees with something, you'll know. If she loves something, she'll say it. And if something's not working, she won't sugarcoat it. That kind of honesty is refreshing, even if it's a little uncomfortable. But it's the discomfort that makes people remember her, because it's a rare woman who will say what everyone else is thinking, but too afraid to voice. Her unfiltered nature doesn't mean she's harsh or careless. It means she's genuine. You'll always know where you stand with her, and that kind of straightforwardness is a breath of fresh air in a world full of pretense. People respect her not because she's perfect, but because she's unapologetically herself, flaws and all. And here's the funny thing. By being unfiltered, she actually frees others to do the same. She becomes a sort of permission slip for everyone around her to stop pretending and be real. It's not about being rude, it's about being real. And in a world full of fakes, real is unforgettable. Number 4. Create a signature vibe. An unforgettable woman doesn't just blend into the crowd. She creates a vibe that's uniquely hers. It's not about the clothes she wears or the way she looks, although that plays a part. It's about the energy she brings into every room. There's a certain aura around her, something you can't quite put your finger on, but you know it's there. Whether it's the way she carries herself, the way she talks, or even the way she listens, it's all part of a signature vibe that's impossible to ignore. She's the kind of woman who leaves an impression long after she's gone. People might not remember exactly what she said, but they'll remember how she made them feel. It's in the little things, like the way her perfume lingers in the air after she's left, or how her laughter seems to echo in your mind. She has an effortless style, but it's not just about looking good. It's about creating an experience for everyone around her. And here's the best part. It's not something you can fake. You can't just throw on a designer outfit and call it a day. An unforgettable woman's vibe comes from within. It's the result of knowing herself so well that she doesn't have to prove anything to anyone. She's completely comfortable in her own skin, and that's what draws people in. They want to be around her because her energy makes them feel alive, curious, and a little off balance in the best way possible. She doesn't just exist. She leaves a mark, and not in a loud, flashy way, but in a way that makes people think about her long after she's gone. It's that signature energy that makes her unforgettable. Number 5. Be a mirror, not a window. An unforgettable woman doesn't just interact with people. She transforms them. She's not someone who blends into conversations, nodding along and keeping it surface level. When you're around her, you can't help but feel like you're seeing yourself in a whole new way. She's a mirror, reflecting back parts of you that you didn't even know existed, or maybe were too afraid to face. It's like being in her presence forces you to level up, whether you're ready for it or not. It's not that she's out there giving unsolicited advice or trying to fix people. She doesn't need to. Just by being herself, she challenges people to think deeper, to confront their own limits, and to question why they've been playing small. It's in the way she asks questions or makes a subtle comment that leaves you thinking long after the conversation is over. You walk away from her feeling like you've just had your world shaken up in the best possible way. But she's not a window, she's not transparent, and she's definitely not easy to figure out. She reveals only what she wants to, keeping you intrigued, wanting to know more. People find themselves trying to impress her, not because she demands it, but because they want to be seen by her. She brings out people's potential without them even realizing it. And here's the kicker, she does all of this while staying completely grounded in herself. She doesn't change to fit anyone's expectations. She doesn't try to be everyone's cup of tea. Instead, she lets people reveal their own truths. That's why she's unforgettable. She doesn't just show up. She makes people question who they are, what they want, and where they're going. And once you've crossed paths with someone like that, you don't forget it. Number 6. Turn beauty into pain. Life's bruises don't define you. They refine you, shaping your character and resilience in ways that only hardship can. An unforgettable woman understands this truth deeply. Instead of allowing her pain to weigh her down, she transforms it into a source of beauty, wisdom, and strength. She takes those tough experiences, the heartbreak, the failures, the struggles, and turns them into something meaningful, creating a narrative that resonates with others. This transformation doesn't happen overnight. It requires vulnerability, introspection, and a willingness to confront the uncomfortable feelings that come with hardship. But through this process, she discovers the art hidden within her pain. She learns to express herself, whether through writing, art, or even in her everyday interactions. This ability to find meaning in struggle is what truly etches her into the minds of others. People are captivated by her journey, inspired by how she turns brokenness into empowerment. When she shares her story, it's not to seek pity or sympathy, but to show that healing is possible. She becomes a beacon of hope for those who might be feeling lost in their own struggles. This power to find beauty in adversity not only elevates her, but also uplifts those around her. By embracing her scars and transforming them into symbols of strength, she creates a connection that transcends the ordinary. Ultimately, it's her ability to convert pain into something powerful that makes her unforgettable. She doesn't just survive her experiences, she thrives because of them, leaving an indelible mark on the hearts of those who cross her path. In a world that often focuses on the negative, she stands out as a testament to resilience and grace, reminding others that from the darkest moments can emerge the most beautiful stories. Number 7. Redefine rejection as power. Being unforgettable doesn't require universal approval. It means embracing rejection as a tool for growth. Rejection isn't a loss, it's a form of selection, a way to filter out what isn't meant for you. When someone walks away or doesn't see your value, you're not diminished in any way. Instead, you refine your circle, ensuring that only the best energy stays in your orbit. Those who leave are simply making space for something greater to enter your life. An unforgettable woman understands that rejection is often redirection. It clears the path for better opportunities, deeper connections, and more aligned relationships. She doesn't see it as a failure or a reflection of her worth. Instead, she knows that not everyone is meant to stay, and that's perfectly fine. This mindset transforms what most people fear, being rejected, into a powerful advantage. She keeps moving forward, knowing that the right people and opportunities will gravitate toward her, while anything that doesn't fit will naturally fall away. Number 8. Elevate others without losing yourself. The true art of unforgettable charisma lies in the ability to uplift others while remaining rooted in your own strength. An unforgettable woman knows how to make people feel genuinely seen and valued in her presence, but never at the cost of dimming her own light. There's a fine balance between giving and maintaining your own energy. When you help others rise, whether through encouragement, wisdom, or simply being a solid presence, they'll never forget how you made them feel. However, it's crucial to ensure that your generosity doesn't leave you feeling drained. Elevation should come from a place of abundance, not sacrifice. The unforgettable woman understands that in order to give to others, she must first be whole herself. She pours into others without emptying her own cup, ensuring that her light remains bright even as she helps others shine. This ability to lift others while staying true to herself is what makes her unforgettable. She embodies a confidence that is contagious, leaving a lasting impression without losing an ounce of her own power. In a world full of noise, being an unforgettable woman means embracing your unique journey, transforming pain into power, and uplifting others while staying true to yourself. It's about owning your narrative, flaws and all, and shining your light brightly, even in the face of adversity. As you navigate your path, remember that your scars can become your most beautiful assets, weaving a story that captivates and inspires those around you. If you found these insights empowering and want to dive deeper into the art of unforgettable charisma, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Join our community and embark on a journey of self-discovery, strength, and beauty. Let's create unforgettable moments together. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye for now and stay blessed.